getting very, very nasty. Let's see over here. Let's... Well, you know what? I'm going to leave the biplanes doing their thing. I really want to get an obelisk, though. Oh, my lord. Come on. Definitely going to pick this up. The devs can thank you for at least one sale. Oh, thank you very much. That's kind of me to say. I hope you'll enjoy it when you grab it. Could always have an obelisk over there, actually. Pretty solid position for one. Right, mana is basically gone. Right, okay, let's start dropping the mana banks. This is why I've been sat on this cash. Poison base armor. Increase the maximum amount of bleed. Sure, let's go for that. And down we go. I know, chat. I caught on to it this time. Rare, I know, but I was actually paying attention. He is learning! I know! How terrifying! They're really struggling to get through here, aren't they? Oh, that's fantastic. Oh no, who's that? There are too many swords in chat, not enough ropes. It looks like those swords are actually fire swords, so perhaps robes is not the most tactically sound means of us avoiding them being able to defeat us. Maybe wearing a robe that's on fire because they stabbed you with a fire sword might be less enjoyable. However, as we've all seen, if you get someone who likes pain, in pain, they become a bit of an unstoppable force. If RimWorld has taught me anything, is that masochists are actually god fighters. So yeah, keep wearing those highly flammable robes against these idiots who are trying to defeat you with your greatest strength. More pain. Hello Raiders, how are you all doing? How was the stream? It's Alex. I do believe Etel was playing some RimWorld today. Thank you very much for the resub, by the way, mate. 18 months. My God, it's been that long. But Aavak, the robes have the best armor. Plot armor. No. No, don't. You fools. These aren't the robes of someone who's important to the plot. These are the robes of the cannon fodder monks. No. None of you are named monks. My lord, the named monks don't have hoods. They're like space marines. Only the important ones don't have helmets. We went from bad to slightly better. Well, that's good to hear. Oh dear. I mean, you know, I hate to break it to you, but yes, Yob God, cultist number 417. You know, the lower the number, the more important the cultist, okay? As you get down there, you kind of the rule of henchman, all right? Henchman number 47 is actually quite important. Henchman number 48, utter nobody. Henchman number 0, the best of the best. Except for number 47. You know how it goes. Right. Hello! Alex, have you seen this game? Raiders? Do you need a quick description of what we're doing, other than, you know, building a tower defense track, laying down towers, trying to not die? 0 is a pretty elite number. In many ways, in more ways than one, actually. You know, it is a number that is at the same time something and nothing. It is a way of counting nothingness. I haven't seen it yet. I think I've heard of it. It is a fantastic tower defense game. And this is coming from someone who is a bit of a tower defense... I was going to say tower defense gourmand, because I eat pixels and devour data. It is true. But one of the biggest catches for this is replayability. And part of that, you came around at a good time, is this. First and foremost, you build the course as you're going. Each wave, you select which lane to grow, and then it generates a random chunk of land with might have a turn, might have a split. Splits are bad. Might have different elements like towns or mana crystals on them. But also, every so many waves, for us, it's every one wave because we've used meta progression to upgrade how frequently we get to choose cards. You kind of build a deck. So it's a deck builder tower defense in a way. Right now, we're choosing between not the greatest things, if I'm perfectly honest. But I think conductive snow. Sure, we're going to have electrifying snow. Absolutely. Our frost towers are going to damage shields a little bit more. It will be great. Now, we're generating a different amount. Don't worry about the planes. The planes are totally thematically correct. In fact, we're going to add more planes. Such is their thematic correctness. I want this plane to focus on... actually, you know what? I want this one to go for literally the most difficult thing to kill. So, most armor, most shield, most health. We're going to continue expanding out this path. There we go. Everything is loading in. It's actually a boss wave. We've got Zombie Oogie showing up, who's got quite a lot of shield there. But thankfully, we shouldn't have too much trouble with that. Oh my god, that was an amazing strafing one. So, different towers upgrade in different ways. One of the ways to upgrade them is to simply select an upgrade to them when you get your card choices, and that applies to all currently built and future towers of that type. But additionally, they can be leveled up. So if we zoom right in, I can pay to level up the ability of this turret. So they have multipliers. The base damage is 16, armor multiplier is 7, so it does 112 damage to armor. However, you'll notice that they're slowly getting better. The towers get better at doing the things they do the most. So if a tower is fighting a lot against armor, it will passively tech up in its ability to damage armor. So by using the priority system, you can kind of train certain towers to attack certain types of defenses. Did Oogie already go down? Oh my god. Well, I'm pretty happy with that. Let's go with... I really want to get the obelisk unlocked. But because the runs are random in the sense of the cards, it's a little bit like Slay the Spy. You don't know what you're going to get, so there is a significant amount of replayability in this. Dehydration. Let's go ahead and have our frost towers do a little bit of extra damage to armor as well. What do we get? Hooray! I have been waiting for that. Now we can build the mines to try and defend our tower. There we go. Pop these down. And get a couple over here as well. Plonk. Where else have we got bits and bobs to deploy? Let's make sure that we tap all of the mines, because that'll give us a lot more health, and probably worth having, considering I am prone to select the options which give us more money for a kill, but they do more damage if they reach the tower. Right, now with that done, chat, if you missed it, please do be sure to click on the link that was so graciously posted in chat by Bilal, because Bilal is a good mod, to drop Italics a follow if you're not already following them. Comes highly recommended by yours truly, and also by most of the people in chat. A large amount of them are his viewers, actually. So that doesn't surprise too much, except for the ones that don't recommend him because he's a bit too sassy for their liking, and probably chat audited them during the last stream. Don't pay too much attention to those ones. All you need to know is that Italics plays a lot of similar games to the games that we play here, and also plays them in a similar way. So if you enjoy my content, you're almost certainly going to enjoy his. Didn't we want to switch back to the in-game music once we got to Rip and Tear? Oh yeah, that's true. Good call. See, this game starts off with a lot of harpsichord, and chat was getting a little bit worn down after 6 hours of harpsichord, but you joined at the perfect time, Italics, because we get to listen to the switch in game music because we've just basically beaten a boss, so we're moving on to a new section. Alright. Let's pop that up. Right now it's a bit more gothic-y, because we've just dealt with the undead wave, hence the zombie oogie. Now then. Here we go. Time for the Doom music. We'll slowly start to see Hell's minions showing up. The demons, which can regenerate their health ridiculously fast, even faster than the vampires do. So we're going to be in a bit of a pickle for a while. I need to place another shredder so that we can start curbing their ability to regen. Music is too low. Well, we can increase that a little bit for you. There you go. Now, we've got a lot of enemies all clustered around here at the same time, which is a little bit worrying. I'm going to invest a lot more in this Tesla tower. A lot more in that Tesla tower. Same over here. Let's get these all up to 15 each. That should thin them out a bit. Alright. Biplanes do a little bit more damage to health. Sure, we'll buff the biplanes a bit. In fact, that might be worth me doing right now. See, this one is working on armor and shield, so as a consequence, its shield killing capabilities have been going up quite nicely. This one is most health, slowest, and progress, but it just so happens that most of the shield users had amazingly slow progress down the lane, so this was targeting them anyway. So shield went up there. Let's have a look at you. Armor, shield, health. Again, try and get that shield up a little bit, because by the end game we're going to be against mind flayers, and they're somewhat difficult to kill. Very shield tanky. We haven't unlocked all of the weapons in the game yet. There is a rather extensive tech tree, which, if the waves get too much more crazy, we might be in an opportunity, have an opportunity to look at, because I will have died. Right now, mana is holding, but I don't trust it. And since almost all of our defenses now are mana based, let's dump down a couple of mana banks. There we go. 59 a second. Not really where it needs to be. We do need it to be higher, but for a second, okay. Let's get some ballistas over here too. I want these ones to kind of mop up though. So have them target the weakest enemies that we're going to be seeing. You notice some of the towers are leveling up by themselves. Yeah, now we just need to draw an obelisk and it will be gloriousness. We saw how much crazy power those things had earlier. Just that we drew them a little bit too early and it messed up my defensive setup. We could tax the dead. I feel bad about taxing graves. I know it's just a game, but certain things, you know? No, we're gonna let the dead keep the cash. For now. Until the kingdom needs a new flag, and then we will spend inordinate amounts of money on getting the king's brother to design it. So on and so forth. Yeah, the Haunted House has an incredibly long payback period, unless you get the cards which give the mana, make the mana more efficient. Yeah, this is kind of crazy. I think oh, actually no, we don't need another Shredder there, but another Frost Keep would be good, and Tesla Coil there as well. Maybe a Flamer. What are we seeing getting through here? Actually, not too much. Not too much right now, anyway. Okay, more mortars then. Pop a mortar there. I want you to go for armor and then health. And actually, no. Okay, ballistas could consume mana. See, this, I think this is what killed us last time, but I could take it and just dump a lot of extra mana banks down. Bleeding enemies take more health from all targets, though I think is probably the better choice. Does Aavak know how Frost Keeps work? Because I don't. Yes. Frost Keeps do damage based on the snowflakes. So they slow when they hit a snowflake. We can have a flame turret over here as well. Though the problem with... Well, actually, you know what? Putting a flame turret here isn't a terrible problem, since it will stack up the fire dot on the opponent, even though it won't do much damage to them, because a shield will be there, for example. Because you have to work through the shield before you can damage the armor, before you can damage the health. But having the fire dot on it will stop anything that can repair its armor automatically from regenerating it, which would be a decent move, I think. Pop another one of these over there. Go for least shield, least armor, and then fastest. Okay, now we've got a break. Okay, at this point, we can get the university in order to start learning from there. Sure, we're going to pop a mortar up on this tower, because it's going to have a crazy range as a consequence of it. Go for most health, and most armor, most shield, sure. What I want to see is a load of flame coming through here. I mean, I'm not seeing enough of that yet. Well, hopefully we'll start seeing it crank up. If a keep only covers a single tile, does it concentrate all the snowflakes on that tile? Yes. As far as I'm aware. But I've not really had an opportunity to check it, but it seems that that would be how it would work. While we're doing that, we've got a bunch of mana crystals that we can siphon from. Ah, finally! The obelisk! Okay, it's time for us to start having some proper fun now, chat. This entire build has more or less been building up for us unlocking the obelisk. And just having enough money and mana income to be able to keep it running. Because this thing is about to drink my mana pool like, well, like it was a pool. Okay, that kind of broke down at the end. But nevertheless, you know what I mean. Mana is going to be a thing that we remember having once. Is that the best spot for it? You know what? Sure, I think it is. Right, okay. Now, first and foremost, what are we going to be targeting? It is amazing at melting armor, which is going to be good because we're about to start facing that a lot. But I kind of want armor and shield and then speed. Sure. And to make sure that it is as capable at nixing everything, we're going to be leveling this up aggressively. So hit the heavy targets first. And we'll see how that goes. Right, now we've got a new split. We may as well start working down here, I guess. gonna need a little bit more to upgrade that. It's fine. There we go. Time for some bank spam, I think. So that tug of war on my mana bar is worrying. I disapprove of the mana tug of war. Yeah, more bank spam. Let's have a look at how much this drinks. It's up to 6 mana per shot right now. 360 shots per minute. I generate 108 mana a second. Okay, no, that went alright. And we can get a university building as well. Okay, so let's pop down a university right there. And we're simply going to invest heavily in it. 5% chance of, if we can get it up to that, of it upgrading naturally. Oh, really? Another split? Of it upgrading any of the armor or magic or health damage per wave. It's not looking too bad right now. Main thing is that we are melting armor off of things, which is ideal, because we really can't afford them getting past this group, honestly. This is where the line must hold. Aim of the thing at the front. I say this is where the line must hold, and all of a sudden things are getting through the line. I do not approve of this. Make sure this Tesla can do stupid amounts of damage. Hello, Insane Evil. Yeah, this one obelisk is drinking a third of my mana, yes. It is rather obnoxiously powerful. But, you know, you can't argue with the results. Oh, thank goodness. Yes, let's get Air of Effect. We've been waiting on our mortars being able to actually hit things a bit better, haven't we? Okay, next up. We're slowly moving through and branching. We go up to the split and then we start building off from there. We'll continue investing in this for a while. I would love it if we could get an obelisk that caused things to bleed, but I don't think we can. At this point, my hope is that if anything manages to get to this Tesla tower, it gets annihilated, no matter what its main defense is at that point. We've got missiles going off all over the place. It's a good sign. It means that they're dying by this point, but I can see a bunch of them are about to get through, which I dislike. If any of these get to our base, that is bad news bears for us. Let's upgrade you a bit more. Okay, biplanes deal 25% bleed damage. Okay, this is where things are going to start getting very interesting. Either that, or I go for quality over quantity and I give all my towers a chance of getting crit hits. I think it has to be the planes, but the obelisk would benefit enormously from the crit chance. It's a tricky one. I think we're going to go with the crit, but I'm really tempted for the plane. No, it has to be the crit. It has to be the crit. That's the play. The obelisk now has a 14% chance of critting. I want to get some more planes on the go though. Melting armor off of things, which is perfect for us. Some of these have got obscene levels of armor though. And if they're not on fire, then they are regenerating that armor. Missiles inbound. Thankfully this Tesla tower is just absolutely nuking them. Okay. Not bad, not bad. I think we could maybe even afford a second obelisk. I don't know about that one though. That seems like a crazy idea. But imagine having a second obelisk over here. Ooh. We're gonna increase our university's research rate. It's at 5 mana per shot right now. We haven't done too much down here. Get that going. I think we're going to go for another obelisk. Actually, before that, let me build these mines so that we increase the hit points on the tower, which might be the only thing that'll keep the tower there, should anything manage to get through this area. Where should we cluster the obelisks close together or let them spread out a bit? I think spreading them out is the play. Yes, I really do. At this point, I wanted to go for anything with actually the least armor, least shield, least health. I want this to pop things. It's rapid fire, it can't miss. Pop, 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 pop. Just keep jumping between things and taking them out. And to that end, I'm not going to invest in it as heavily as the other one, but I'll take it all of its damage up to 10, I think. That being said, that's exactly what I did with the other one. Never mind, chat. I'm investing as heavily in that one as the other one, apparently. Because I'm an idiot. But now that I've started doing it, I want to finish it. Because symmetry. What? There we go. Right, now all of the rest of my money needs to go into mana banks. Because if both of these are firing at the same time, our mana is not going to be there anymore. Getting up to 200 mana per second would be perfect if we can get there. I love this music though. Okay. $500 times in this stream or its entire Twitch career? Entire Twitch career? God damn. Your faith in me is abysmal. Rude. Alright. Obelisks doing more damage would be particularly useful. Let's grab that. We're up to past 150 a second. I feel much more confident about that. Gonna do this right there. Go for the lowest of everything. I'd like some more mortars if I can get them. Oh, actually. Go for the most health, please. Chat, do you think we want more biplanes? Good morning, Rogue Train. I want you to go for the fastest enemy at the front of the pack, basically. This one is there to wipe things out that get past. Right, we're dealing with Robo Oogie now. Have a watch of what Robo Oogie does once the armor is gone. Oogie breaking! I think it just launched a bunch of missiles, actually. Let's go. All towers... Okay, research breakthrough. All towers gain 5% crit chance, or all universities gain 1 extra bonus research. So I think we're going to go for this one. Crits deal 10% of the target's current bleed as extra bleed damage. No, we're going to go for all towers have a crit chance. Extra crit chance, that is. Poison sprayers do more poison, which is very much appreciated. And... more mana from kills. Right, let's have a look at you. 19% chance to crit on the obelisk. That is actually very nice. There is a 42% chance of critting with my with the Tesla coil. That's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Let's have a look. I think slowing things down around... Well, I've already got a frost tower there. To be honest, though, I kind of want to slow everything down in this area. This is where the vast majority of my damage is sorry, of my DPS is set. Poison spray there. Go for the most shields.